We were ready for another run to an invasion, and we hadn't pulled up anchor yet. And I was up on the watch, and I looked out and I saw this small boat coming at the ship. And I took my binoculars and I looked, and here it's my brother waving to me, my brother John, my oldest brother.
And where was this?
He was in the Air Force. This was in Leyte Gulf in the Pacific. So he come on board, and he could talk with me for a while, but I knew he couldn't stay long because we had to leave for our invasion. Well, his one arm, he didn't have his arm in the shirt. And so I said, what happened? So he took his shirt off, and you know that moleskin, what you put on your heels? His whole back was covered with that. I said, what happened? He said, well, I was in an airplane accident. And he was in the back of this P-61, and it landed on top of a B-25. And he said, it got on fire, and he said it was burning terrible. I said, well, how did you get out? He said, it just got too hot for me in there. He popped the canopy and got out. And so then I didn't see him for a while. And while we were away, an LST was coming out from the beach when we were going in. And a kamikaze plane came over. And it came all black in my binoculars. I thought this was it. I was ready to give up the ghost. At the last minute, it did a wing over, and it hit that LST, which is larger than us. Well, it hit that LST from the back to the stern, and when the noise stopped, almost at the time I'm telling you this, there was nothing left but junk in the water. The wonderful thing about, the crew got lost, but when they were going in, they had thousands of troops on there. And fortunately, they had already put their troops on shore, and they were coming out. And that pilot evidently saw something bigger than us, and that's why I didn't get hit. He went for the larger vessel.
Interesting.
So, my brother in the Air Force, he was in touch with intelligence. When I got back, the skipper let me get off the ship, and I ran to the air base where he was, and he turned the color of this wall. I said, John, it's me, Ray. He said, your ship got sunk. I said, no, it wasn't an LSM, it was an LST. He got the information, and he thought it was us that got sunk.